In the world of an IT support technician, there is often a lot of tasks that need to be completed, often with no apparent order. It is a familiar problem to a lot of people, and as tasks pile up, it can often get overwhelming. A common solution to this problem can be to create a to-do list full of all of your tasks. While this is a step up, it doesn't provide a full solution. You can still quite easily get overwhelmed by the amount of tasks you need to complete in a day, and even though you're blitzing through the tasks on your to-do list, you can feel like you haven't gotten any closer to achieving your goals. This is a symptom of ineffective prioritization. But how can we fix this problem? In this video, I will be going over 3 amazing tips to make dealing with your to-do list a breeze. Step 1. Urgent versus important. One extremely useful prioritization method is by using a tool called the Eisenhower Matrix. Named after USA President Dwight Eisenhower, the principle is to organize your duties by urgency and importancy. The matrix is split up into 4 quadrants, or the 4 Ds. Quadrant 1, do. These are the tasks that need to be done right away, and as they are both important and urgent, they are essential to your life and career. These could be fixing the CEO's computer, sending off a time-sensitive email, or putting out that fire in the office. Quadrant 2, decide. These are tasks that are important, but not necessarily urgent. Things like exercising, spending time with family, or in the workplace, pursuing professional development. These are often tasks that fulfill long-term goals, and even though they aren't urgent, doesn't mean they can be forgotten. Just schedule them in for a later date. Quadrant 3, delegate. These tasks are urgent, and some may even seem important, but are they important to you? If something in your life seems like it needs to be done, make sure that it needs to be done by you. If not, delegate it. These things could be sorting the group mailbox, helping your coworker clean up their desk, or going to that important marketing meeting when you're working as an application developer. Quadrant 4, delete. These tasks are not urgent or important, and you should really try to minimize them. Let's be honest, you already know what fits in this box. That entire season you watched on Netflix, when you researched how child stars from the 90s have changed over the years, or when you looked at babies eating lemon for the first time. Look, you need some time to yourself, but please, for heaven's sake, manage it. A good way to assess if you're spending your time productively is to write down what tasks you completed over the course of a day, and how long they took. Sort these into the matrix, and see how much time you spent in each. You'll want to be spending most of your time in the upper half of the matrix. This can be utilized over a range of mediums. Make a grid out of your sticky notes, make categories in your project management software, or make up a table in Microsoft Word. There's even a free app that can be downloaded by going to eisenhower.me in order to help sort out your tasks. Step 2. Effort. But what happens if you got too much in your quadrants 1 and 2 and you don't know where to start? Productivity experts actually recommend starting with the more difficult tasks first. Sorting by effort or estimated length, and then getting started on those harder tasks may improve your overall productivity. As Mark Twain once said, eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you for the rest of the day. This getting it over with mentality is often a trait of a procrastinator, someone who has the urge to get everything done in advance. And if your problem is procrastination, you might want to think about picking this tip up. Of course, this is a very contentious topic, and you know you best. If you feel like you need to knock out an easy task to get focused, do that. But if you don't feel like it's working, eating that frog might not be so bad after all. Step 3. Cut. Sometimes, no matter how much you delegate and delete, those first 2 quadrants just seem to be way too big. It's important to know when to cut. If you're going to end up tackling them tomorrow anyway, don't waste time worrying about them today. Well, I hope you found this tips helpful to you. I'm off to tackle my next task for the day.